Wow, it's big up here. Okay. Well, it's really an honor to be here today. Thank you. And Scott Davidson and I are thrilled to be part of today's event, and also just to have a few minutes to talk to you about veterans and what the Washington Redskins can do to make a difference in the lives of many in our community. I actually grew up around here. I went to Fairfax High School, and then, as you heard, graduated from James Madison University, just like Gary Clark. So I got some backup here today. But I can remember our senior year of high school when the Redskins won Super Bowl 22. It was 1988, and Doug Williams was amazing. He broke several records that day, so I'm personally thrilled to see he's back here with the Redskins again. As a Marine officer, I deployed to Iraq in the fall of 2006 with a Marine Infantry Battalion doing what we call civil affairs. We were patrolling in an area there where we knew an enemy sniper was operating because he had killed a few of our Marines in the preceding 2 or 3 weeks. That same sniper shot me behind my left ear, and the bullet exited out of my mouth, causing catastrophic damage along the way. Even though blood was pouring out of my head and what was left of my face, Corpsman George Grant was somehow able to perform rescue breathing on me, and then he cut open my throat and performed an emergency tracheotomy so I wouldn't drown my own blood. And I met a Navy corpsman when we were in line earlier, so I want to thank all our corpsman medics out there who are with us today. I've had a challenging recovery. I can't see out of my left eye. I'm missing most of my teeth and the end of my tongue, and as I'm sure you can tell, I can't speak perfectly clearly. I also can't run anymore because the doctors took bones from both of my legs to use in reconstructing my upper and lower jaws. I also suffer from post-traumatic stress and a traumatic brain injury. But the thing is, I'm the luckiest person in this room today. The doctors originally didn't think I would survive, but here I am today celebrating this awesome event. The earlier... Thank you. Thank you. The earlier reports about my injury were that I had been killed in action. In fact, when Corpsman Grant first rolled me over, I was no longer breathing. So I know that life can be challenging and full of obstacles. But take it from me, life is beautiful and precious and sweet and something we should treasure, not just get through. When you take a look at me, I hope you see the millions of other post-9/11 veterans and their families. Some of us are facing some tough challenges, but we really all just want to be productive members of society. We really want to take care of our families, and we often end up being leaders in our local communities. Now, our organization, the Veteran Success Resource Group, today brought with us over 20 service members and veterans and spouses and caregivers and families just to be a part of this amazing once-in-a-lifetime event. We actually have Frank Duran and his family who came all the way up from Houston, so we're very thrilled to see that. Some of us are wounded, some aren't. Some are still serving, some have moved on to life after the military. But together we represent a microcosm of the veteran community, and none of us are going to forget being here today. And that is how each of the Washington Redskins can make a big difference in the veteran community. When a service member gets a chance to meet one of you, however briefly that may be, we're going to remember that, probably forever. When you show an interest in our lives and demonstrate your commitment to our community, that goes beyond words. None of us are looking for a handout, but it sure does make a difference when we know you have our backs. Take a look at Vernon Davis. He's traveled near and far to show his support of our military members, even visiting the troops over in Afghanistan as part of a USO tour. Vernon always embraces a chance to say thank you to those who keep our country safe. Everyone here can follow Vernon's example. As professional athletes and Washington Redskins, you are each in a unique position to make a big difference in our lives. You recently hosted a number of military recruits out at Redskins Park for their swearing-in ceremony to join the military. Trust me, they're never going to forget that day or that experience. Imagine how many other service members and veterans you could make an impact on when you really put your mind to it. Our nation's veterans are strong, resilient, and committed to the United States of America. Like each of you, they focus on teamwork, bringing out the best in each other, and taking care of those around them. We are very excited about the way veterans and the Washington Redskins can work together moving forward. Thank you to the senior leadership, to the individual players here, and to the amazing Redskins fans for your commitment to us when we come home and make that transition from the military out to the private sector. And thank you for including all of us in today's event. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Before you go, can I present this jersey to you real quick? Beautiful story, beautiful story. I just want to give a big thanks to God. I want to thank God first and foremost. I want to thank GCO, Military Salute. I want to thank my beautiful girlfriend. I want to thank the Redskins organization. I'd like to thank the Public Relations Department. I also like to thank Bruce Allen, President for the Redskins, and CEO Dan Snyder. I remember when I was a kid, I used to watch my grandfather wear his fancy uniform. I didn't know exactly what he was doing, but I knew he was doing something special, and I wanted to be just like him. This award that I just received is also special, and I will cherish it for the rest of my life. I will remember this moment, and I won't take it for granted.